Okay, everyone, get ready to go behind the brand.
All right, quiet on set, please. Rolling. Speed
And action.
Hey there, VMware. We're back with another episode of Behind the Brand. I'm your host, Lauren Jenkins, and I lead brand enablement on VMware's brand experience team. We're bringing you this series to explore the strategy, functions, and team that help you to effectively represent the VMware brand. From events to naming, content to t-shirts, PowerPoint presentations to advertising. Really, anything you do as part of VMware. Today, we're talking about brand messaging. Over VMware's 25-year history, our messaging has evolved right along with our technology and our business. Our messaging supports our business strategy, positioning VMware as the leader in the multi-cloud category. So let's set the scene with a brief look at the history and future of VMware's brand messaging. From the beginning, VMware has focused on industry-changing technology. Our founders pioneered x86 virtualization, one of the most transformational inventions of our industry, and a foundational technology in the era of cloud computing. From there, we virtualized storage and networking, making software-defined the standard architecture for the modern data center. And we led the industry through our innovations on desktop virtualization and unified endpoint management. Today, we are squarely in the multi-cloud era, helping our customers realize the vast potential of this time. Through this evolution, our brand story and messaging have shifted. At the beginning, we focused heavily on virtual machines and even included VM in our name. That connection was very effective, but sometimes made it difficult to convey the breadth and depth of our evolving portfolio. In 2017, we introduced Realize What's Possible, our tagline to position VMware as a strategic partner that enables customers to achieve big and bold outcomes with our technology. And then, as the pandemic shifted everyone's lives and made flexible work more prevalent than ever, our Welcome Change tagline really captured this moment. We created and delivered messaging that offered a sense of optimism and possibility during an especially difficult time. Today, that optimism still underpins VMware's messaging, but our evolution continues. Our most recent tagline, The Smarter Way to Cloud, invites audiences to embrace a multi-cloud world with VMware's help and move beyond cloud chaos to become cloud smart. Just as people grow and change, so too has VMware. As we've moved from being VM pioneers to the center of the multi-cloud universe, our messaging has continued to change that perception and to support that growth. That sets the scene on messaging. Now you might ask yourself, why is a tagline so important? And who decides what it should be? To answer that, let's make it real with Meghan Codd Walker.
Hey VMware, I'm Meghan Codd Walker, and I manage brand content strategy on the brand experience team. I'm so excited to be here to break down VMware's tagline and how it helps shift brand perception. The best taglines are memorable and clear and differentiate a brand from its competitors. This is true whether it's a corporate, campaign, or event tagline. But creating the right one is no easy task because a tagline has to do a lot of work. It has to share key aspects of a company's mission, value, personality, and purpose in just a handful of words. So how did we land on the smarter way to cloud as VMware's latest tagline? Let's get behind the brand and walk through how we developed and implemented it. Rewind to early 2022. Globally, we're 2 years into the pandemic. And at VMware, we're a consumption-obsessed SaaS company and a leader within the multi-cloud market. Our tagline, Welcome Change, no longer reflects our business focus and marketplace differentiation. Its visuals with clouds and line work are still relevant, but the whole world has been welcoming change for a while, and the language no longer feels fresh. We need a new tagline that keeps pace with VMware's evolving messaging and focus on multi-cloud. So we get to work. Members of the brand go-to-market and brand strategy teams, including me, begin to explore new taglines with 4 main goals. 1, articulate VMware's value proposition of simplicity, choice, control, and security. 2, differentiate us, especially from the hyperscalers. 3, resonate in today's multi-cloud world. And 4, align with existing creative templates and executions. During this process, we evaluated multiple themes and dozens of options. We tweaked and wordsmithed. The legal team looked for potential complications. We explored any localization challenges. Finally, everyone involved in this process agreed that the smarter way to cloud best captured VMware's focus and future. When our global comms team simultaneously landed on Cloud Smart as a central theme for VMware Explore and our company narrative, we knew we'd hit the mark. With our new tagline finalized, it was time to bring it to life. We updated all brand go-to-market assets, including ad templates, animations, websites, and our paid social ad series to include the smarter way to cloud. We also added it to our demand gen playbooks, new videos, and media. In summary, our tagline embodies VMware's brand value and evolves with our business. It captures our focus and differentiates us from the competition, and helps to reflect, influence, and shift VMware's brand perception. Thanks, everyone, for getting behind the brand.
Stand by and action.
VMware people create brand impact in lots of ways. So here's a shout out to our brand messaging in action. Let's check in with Wendy Kaplan.
Hey everyone, I'm Wendy Kaplan, and I help develop the content strategy and creative content for our corporate awareness campaign. Today, I'm going to take you through some of the ways we bring our brand messaging to market through our advertising. First, we create and deliver ads that convey VMware's brand value proposition, which is to provide multi-cloud services for all apps, accelerating innovation with a cloud-smart approach. Let's take a look at some great examples of this, starting with our top-line brand video that delivers on this value prop. Check it out.
You rise to every occasion, navigating the unexpected to come out stronger. And while some might think the way forward means making trade-offs, you seek an unconditional path to your future. We do too. That's why VMware replaces the limits of or with the opportunities of and. With flexible multi-cloud services that enable digital innovation and enterprise control, VMware helps you move forward your way.
Our display ads also deliver our brand value proposition with headlines like "Cloud smarter, not harder," or "Go faster, spend less, be free." So, how do we deliver on our multi-cloud promise? We create ads with headlines like "Apps and clouds paired perfectly," or "Take your private cloud public." These ads give customers our answer of how we do it with VMware cross-cloud services. Lastly, we back these claims up with customer stories, with headlines like "Your multi-cloud is served," featuring our customer Toast, and "Cloud delivers the sun," with our customer SunPower. And all this work is paying off. Our campaign data indicates that our messages are resonating. Our last campaign impact study showed that our brand awareness campaign shifted perception among ad-aware respondents in 6 countries by an average of a whopping 12.8 percentage points. We also shifted multi-cloud category leadership perception among the same audiences by an equally impressive average of 12 points, proving that our messaging is making an impact on how our customers perceive our company. That wraps it up for today's shout out. Thanks to all of you for getting behind the brand.
Our brand success depends on grounded facts. So let's check in on some insights with Suzanne Ambiel. Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
I'm doing well.
What can I answer for you?
So tell us, as our Director of Brand Insights, what role does your team play within the brand experience organization?
So my team's role in the brand experience team is to look at the metrics, look at the different ways to understand how our brand is performing in market. Everything we do in marketing is about supporting the brand and the message. So we're trying to take a look at to see How is that performing? Are we really shifting perception?
So, what kind of impact are we seeing with these metrics, and how do we know that it's working?
So we look at things like share of voice. How loud are we compared to the competitors in the market? We look at perception shift and change. We look at whether a customer views us as a leader or a strategic partner. And we use a variety of ways to measure that, whether it's a custom survey or a tool like TalkWalker. We take a look at data just about every day.
Amazing. So, with those perception shifts, here at VMware, we're all brand advocates. So, what is it that we could all be doing to help increase those numbers and see that message is resonating?
So the number one thing we can do is all rally around one brand. One VMware is the rallying cry. We're in a market with some really large and loud competitors, and they outspend us by a lot. So if we come to market as one VMware, rally around the brand, lean into the brand, align to the messages, the colors, the palette, voice and tone, all of it, then we come to market a lot larger and louder, and we show up. And that's what we need. We need to be able to show up.
So what you're saying is a strong brand is a clear and consistent brand. Is that right?
Exactly right. And we see that in things like the brand advertising campaign, where when people are exposed to the VMware advertising, their perception shifts. We see double-digit lifts in awareness and perception about VMware as a multi-cloud leader. That's fantastic. But what's even more fantastic is when we look at those numbers and we see a double-digit lift in consideration to purchase. And that's what we want more of. On the flip side, we have evidence that shows when we operate in silos and bring individual product-specific messages to market, independent of one VMware and our multi-cloud services message, we vanish. We don't even show up. The market and the competitors are so large and so loud, it's critical that we come to market as VMware.
So do you have any Suzanneisms to help us visualize that?
Oh, that's funny. Sure. A stick by itself is easily broken. But if you take the stick and you put it together in a bundle and wrap that bundle up and then try and break that in half, it's a lot harder to do.
Yep.
So it's critical today in the market that we're in and the space that we're in that we come to market as one VMware. We lean into the brand, we leverage the brand, and align to the brand messages. And that way, we'll show up.
One VMware. Love it. Suzanne, thank you so much for bringing these insights and sharing them with us today.
Absolutely.
Great. And that wraps it up. The fire hose of content we face each day is forcing us to become more selective about what we devote our attention to. So as we close the show and go out into the world, let's bring our key takeaways into focus. 1. Our messaging evolves with our business. 2. The smarter way to cloud is our current tagline. 3. Our brand messaging helps to differentiate us from the competition and position us as the leader in the multi-cloud category. And 4. It's most powerful when used consistently. And 5. Our brand messaging is key to showing up as one VMware. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you for getting behind the brand.
And cut.